Fake people are everywhere. They use you for their benefit and are never there for you when you need them. They come with little emotional support and a ton of constant favors, and talking with them always leaves you drained. If someone you call a friend is making you feel this way, then it's probably time to rethink your relationship with that person. Today, we're going to take a look at 6 things that fake friends do. More of that in a second. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as well so you can stay updated with our latest videos. Also, make sure to watch until number 1 so you too can recognize fake friends and avoid them. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Number 1. Talk about you behind your back. A true friend would never talk behind your back. If there's something about you that bothers them, they'll tell you right away, rather than going behind your back and gossiping to other people about it. Good friends that respect your privacy and want the best for you don't just go revealing your secrets behind your back. They talk to you so you can improve. They want you to be a better person and help you be that. Fake friends, on the other hand, just want someone they can gossip about. This is because gossiping about people makes them feel better about themselves and helps them cover up their own insecurities. Their own insecurities are what they try to project onto others. For example, if they're sensitive about their weight, they'll badmouth your body weight or physique to feel better about themselves. If you find out that one of your friends is gossiping about you behind your back, try to be vigilant around them and reevaluate your relationship with them. Do they really want you around them, or are they just using you? Number 2. Exclude you from their plans. Fake friends don't really consider you as a friend. To them, you're just a means to an end. Someone they can use to get their work done and then forget you ever existed. Since they don't really think of you as a friend, they'll often exclude you from their plans. This could either be because they don't really like you and excluded you intentionally, or because they just don't think of you as someone they would have fun with. In both cases, it's not a good sign that you're being excluded. Sadly, this is irrespective of your behavior or whatever you do. Even if you go out of your way to invite them or tell them about your plans, they just don't do the same for you because the bitter truth is, they don't really consider you a friend. If you notice that one of your friends always forgets to invite you to join them and makes you feel like they're uninterested and distant when around you, you might want to take a closer look at your friendship. Number 3. Call just to ask you for favors. Probably one of the most common red flags out there is when someone calls you only when they need a favor from you. These guys are materialistic people that just want to use you, and the only time they ever think of you is when they can take advantage of their relationship with you. Yes, friends support each other, but it's a mutually beneficial situation when it comes to true friends. You help your friends and have their back because you know that they love you just as much as you love them, and anytime you need them, they're going to be there for you. These people, however, are never there for you and never have your back. Fake friends are worse than enemies, because at least your enemy doesn't pretend to be your ally and then leaves you when you need them the most. These people will appreciate you in the moment, sure, maybe even take you out for drinks to repay you, but as soon as they feel like they've appreciated you enough, they're going to disappear until they need you again. That's just how these people are, and if you ever find yourself in a relationship where someone who calls themselves your friend is never there for you, you should leave the first chance you get. Number 4. They put you down. Friends roast each other. Playful teasing and light jabs when you trip or miss at the bowling alley are common. That's how jokes work. Perfectly okay. Who doesn't roast their friends? However, someone that claims to be your friend and is deliberately making fun of your insecurities just for the sake of laughter is not okay. Your friends are there to support you and help you with your insecurities and fears. They're not there to make fun of you or hurt you just so they can have a laugh or maybe feel better about themselves. Your feelings are not playthings meant to amuse them and entertain them. They usually make fun of you because of their own issues, like having low self-esteem, low self-confidence, or projecting their problems because they have been mistreated by others in a similar manner. This, however, doesn't make what they do okay. They need to learn that just because they were mistreated, it does not mean that they can go on to mistreat others. Putting you down also includes backhanded compliments that are just there to make you feel bad. These people might also use compliments like, "You did surprisingly well," "That was better than I expected from you," or "You look so much better than you usually do," as a way of criticizing you without being too obvious about it. Always remember that jokes stop being jokes the second they start hurting your feelings instead of making you laugh. Distance yourself from people that try to break you down with their backhanded compliments while being fully aware of what they're doing. Number 5. Using you as their emotional trash can. A lot of times, people will use you as a place to vent and let out their frustration, and as a good friend, if your mental health is okay, you should try to be there for them. Some people, however, instead of learning from their behavior and making positive changes in their life, never do anything. They always ask you for your advice, but when you give it to them, they just don't care and keep on following their continuous path to self-destruction. Worst of all, every time something bad happens, they come crying back to you. Now, you might be thinking that this is because they're your friends and need your help to deal with stuff. Well, spoiler alert, they're not. These people just need someone they can come and dump their emotional baggage and negativity on every now and then. They force you to do their emotional labor for them and will likely tell you about how much better they feel after talking to you. If you ever come across someone that just uses you as an emotional trash can to make themselves feel better, you need to distance yourself from that person and start focusing on your own mental health. Number 6. They can't handle being called out. One of the most telltale and clear signs of a fake friend is that the second you open up to them about their rude and hurtful behavior, they'll blow up and get defensive. Then they'll gaslight and manipulate you into thinking that you're the one at fault because they can't believe that someone as perfect as them can be wrong. People that have a hard time coming to terms with the fact that they're the ones that are wrong should be avoided at all costs. They'll always make you feel like you're the bad person, and if you weren't there for them to take advantage of 24/7, you're the bad friend. And if you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more. Also, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and we will personally reply to your comment.